Hey everybody, it's Marcus Tuttle with Simplified Home Sales. I wanted to talk today about Zillow and the way that Zillow puts a value on your home. Zillow is what I call an information syndicator, and they've really done a lot to increase the knowledge base of the average consumer, the average homeowner, and they have made a very compelling website and information to view, and they're putting values on properties through county records and syndication of MLS data, and it's a real value. Unfortunately, it gets it wrong, but not because they're not trying. I wanted to illustrate a little bit what they've tried to do, and they've tried to get a real value, an accurate value of what your home's value is, and at an arm's length transaction. And even in last year, 2019, they awarded a team, a multinational team, I believe, $1 million for creating an algorithm that supposedly
you just won $1 million prize.
Oh my God!
put a real value. So this is the computer team that were really happy. They farmed it out, and
teams from 91 countries to help us improve the Zestimate. And
19
I've
countries.
never met.
It's one of the largest computer science contests in the history of
So
technology.
they're really proud of what they did, and I wanted to share with you what they did on a house in my area. It's coming, but I don't think it's here yet. And I'll show you why with an illustration of my little area of New Orleans. A sale by two very competent realtors. They know what they're doing. They're working in the business. And it's a little house in New Orleans, Louisiana. And it is about 1,400 square feet. And great pictures, 2 bedrooms, 2 bath. We have an older housing stock that people really take care of, and it's really beautiful. A craftsman cottage that you'll see in great condition. Nothing wrong with this house. The only problem was they utilized, somebody utilized, I was not a party to this transaction, but if you'll see how they put it up at $389, and I wanted to show you what Zillow thought of this. This price, they've since adjusted it after the sale, and I just wanted to show you real time what they felt like this house was worth. And I'm just going to put this real sale in New Orleans, Louisiana, and show you how they've changed their value after the sale. But I'm going to show you the pricing difference. This was sold. They have access to this. Well, I recorded it the other day. The change in value. Here it is, right here. So this is what they had for this house. So they changed it from about $365 30 days ago. And they downgraded it when they had access to the real sale. And even our realtor reports, the National Association of Realtors has got into this game as well, and they put a wrong value on it. This 2021 Pine, and look at this value, $376. So that would have been a terrific value if you pay attention to the sales. However, let me show you what a realtor will do with regard to pricing a home. Close this, and I wanted to show you the criteria that I've put on this little sale. So sold data in the last year, between 1,200 and 1,600. You know our house is 1,400, and I'm gonna use a geographic area, really granular, and that's what an appraiser does, and that's what is a true measure of value. And primarily the way that appraisers and realtors value property is through the comparative market approach, and that's using houses that have sold recently, are similar, and are in your area. So I need to minus out this one and show you the list of properties that came up, and to share with you the statistical data for like properties in a similar area. So this is showing $243 per square foot as a median price with a concise amount of time, average a median sale days on the market of 21. And let's go back to this house and know that 245 is the price per square on this, and show you what it sold for. 267, above the average, but that price was 315 and not the 376 or the Zillow price of 365. And I'm not sure who arrived on the price, because the seller is ultimately the person who decides what price they're going to put on it. But it could have hurt their position if the realtor used Zillow data or the realtor property report and did not look at the actual data. It could have hurt them, because let me show you how many days. So initially they put it at 389, and day 40 they put it at 375, and they were going to remain at that price unless this competent realtor had put the real value, which was above the median price, because it was a good house. But quite a difference at 315 versus 389 and even 375. So this is what I wanted to illustrate, is when Zillow gets it wrong. And I think it's because they can't yet go so granular in an area, even though they are really trying. They've even been sued. Let me see if I can show this. I just looked up. They got sued for perhaps injuring another person's position, but they argued that they are not giving appraisals, and this is just an estimate, and they call it a Zestimate of the information from the municipality and the MLS, and using their algorithm, they're trying real hard to be correct. It still could have injured and may have injured this homeowner's position by not creating the most amount of interest the soonest, immediately after it got introduced to the market. So if you'd like to talk to me further, or receive one of the realtor property reports that I found are most of the time less than Zillow, and more accurate, maybe not less, but definitely more accurate. So I hope it's been of value to you. Please visit Simplified Home Sales and check out how we create a bulletproof transaction by connecting the disconnects in a real estate transaction through congruent service throughout the nation and beyond. Message me, and let's see if I can be of service. Have a good day.